I want to speak a word to Sean Hannity, if I can. I was on the Sean Hannity show maybe 15 years ago, and we developed a bit of a relationship. And when I spoke with Sean Hannity, I perceived him to be a good man. And he was working for Fox, and Fox was not as, if you will, contaminated as it is now. But I want to ask Sean Hannity, Sean, I'm sure you've read this story. I'm sure y'all have gone over it in the newsroom. Trump, Sean, the man that you get up, you, Laura Ingraham, Jesse Waters, the Five, the View, the whoever, not the View, but the Five, y'all support this man as if he's golden, a golden God, not just God. But Sean, where's your integrity? Where's your concern for this 13-year-old girl who Trump forced her to put his mouth on his junk? Where's your? Is it the millions of dollars that you get? Is that the reason, Sean Hannity? Sean, is that the reason why you have no empathy for this girl who didn't even know what to do with Trump's junk? Not that there was much there in the first place. Why are y'all doing this to these children? I mean, it's one thing for Trump to have done that, but it's another thing for you to stand up and say Trump is a good man. He never did it. These are lies against him. These are Biden lies, et cetera, et cetera. You and every other MAGA, every one of you weak-ass white men, every last one of y'all know that Trump is a mad rapist. You know that he confessed that he can grab the women by their coochie. And yet, these children who he tried to force to have sex with him, you are denying her essence. You are denying her humanity. And you sit there before that microphone on Fox News, Sean Hannity, and lie your ass off. Is the money that good? Do you need, Sean, you should be well off now. You shouldn't need any money. Or is it the other way around? That God has forsaken you. God has turned you over to a reprobate mind. And that when you in your world of wisdom and logic, if you are given the choice to defend the 13-year-old girl that bit Trump's penis, or to defend Trump against a 13-year-old girl who he tried to make do something to his penis, you're going to defend Trump against the 13. You take the position of Trump and Sean Hannity. She's not the only one. You know there are literally hundreds of others that Trump has done this to, and yet is the money that good? But you know what, Trump? You know what, Sean? You know what, Sean? You can't help yourself. God has forsaken you. He will not deny the power of his blood, but you're going to have to be judged for this, Sean. Jesse Waters, Laura Ingraham, and all the rest of y'all. And Sean Hannity, we've heard about what you and Tucker Carlson have said in private about Trump, that he is the worst of the worst. He's a filthy, lowlife piece of white trash. Y'all have said that about, this is not my words, these are your words. And yet you get on there, do you need money that bad to call this 13-year-old girl who was forced to bite Trump's penis a liar? I mean, you can't. I'm preaching to a stone wall. I'm preaching to a stone because you can't help yourself, Sean. God has forsaken you and every one of the slime balls that work at Fox News and all of the slime balls that make up the support of Trump in terms of his cabinet. And Sean, God has turned, according to the Apostle Paul, you are Catholic. You do know the Apostle Paul. Apostle Paul wrote to the Roman church that God had turned them over to a reprobate mind. That is to say, nothing, no prayer could save them. No prayer could save the Romans after God seared their mind to a reprobate. And that's who you are. And there's some 30 to 40 million white men in America right now who God has seared their mind, that even though they claim the blood, they're going to have to be judged about what they did and how they supported this orange-haired orangutan. They're going to have to be judged by that. Though Jesus was not denied, but they ain't going to get they ain't going to get past the judge, the great white throne judgment of God. So Sean, though you hear my words, there's nothing you can do. Mother Teresa could not pray you out of your depravity. Mother Teresa could not pray Tucker Carlson or Candace Owens or any of them out of their depravity. Fox News is beyond the reach of anybody's prayer. Mother Teresa would better have a better time dancing with the devil than she would in being successful of saving y'all at Fox News. What a shame. But you know, Sean, the one thing you can claim about news, you're in the Bible, Sean. Sean, you're in the Bible, boy. You're in the Bible, man. The Bible said that there should be wars and rumors of wars, pestilence and famines and false prophets every which way. You and Joel Osteen and T.D. Jakes and Kenneth Copeland, y'all are in the Bible, man. Y'all are in the Bible. You're in the Bible. Yeah, because Jesus said y'all would come. So one thing you have, Sean, wars and rumors of wars, and you're a supporter of the reason why we're at war right now at Iran. God only knows. Well, I know who's going to be next. Next group of people that Trump attack are going to be black people. The next group of people he attacked will be black people. We'll get to that later. But he ain't going to attack China. Now, he ain't going to do that. He's crazy, but he ain't no damn fool. He ain't going to attack China. And Russia and Vladimir Putin is his boy, so he ain't going to attack them either. But the next vulnerable people that I've told black people, you need to arm yourselves. You need to get your stuff together, black man, because Trump is coming for y'all. I'll get to that. But Sean, you and Janine, Laura Ingram, Jesse Waters, that group called the Five, y'all in the Bible, man. God knows y'all in the Bible. Hey, Joel Osteen. Hey, T.D. Jakes, y'all in the Bible. The false prophets, y'all in the Bible. Me, I'm James Everett Manning. I'm the Lord's servant.